How you doing, Facebook Live? We back again. I want to show you this again because this is very important. I don't know what happened last time, but we are moving forward. We are moving forward. I want to reveal this extremely important story to you. I want to show you why is it that you succeed in this story, in this short story that I'm gonna share with you guys, through this character named Gerald. His name is Gerald. We're gonna call him Gerald. Through Gerald's experience that he experienced today, this may lie or show you the reason why you're not successful or the reason why you are successful, and it also is going to show you and teach you the secrets to success. So the secrets to success is revealed in this short story. So you got to pay close attention to this, because if you can get this, I can really help you build up your internet business. I can really take you to the next level if you really get what I'm about to share with you in this simple video. It's gonna be so simple that I hope you don't disrespect this. Don't disrespect simplicity. Everything that is simple is the most powerful. So I'm going to show you a simple way that if you get this, I can really guide you and help you take your business to the next level. Because I've been training you guys on the mechanics, on the skills, on the techniques in the previous videos on how to build up a successful internet business from scratch. I've been showing you guys how to do that. But now I must give you the secret ingredient that will actually bring all of it together, that will actually carry you carry you all the way through to success if you use this number one secret ingredient that all the successful use. Most of the successful use this ingredient unconsciously. I'm going to pass this ingredient to you. And if you use it consciously, you're going to be successful. So Gerald wakes up one morning. He's sitting on his couch and he's thinking like, you know what? I don't feel like working on my business right now. Gerald is like, man, I just do not feel like working on my business right now. But Gerald knows that his family is counting on him. His mother is counting on him. His girlfriend is counting on him. His brothers is counting on him. His sisters is counting on him. They're counting on him to build a successful internet business, so he can get his family out of the current situation, living situation that they're in, and it's a serious situation, and he got a short time to do it because he got to do it as fast as possible. And he knows this. And his family is looking to him. His family saw Gerald in the past build up a successful business. His family saw it. So his family knows that he can do it. Now Gerald's family is depending on him because Gerald knows that his mother do not want to be a slave. His girlfriend, that will soon be his wife, do not want to be a slave. He do not want to keep them as 9 to 5 wage slaves. And he knows that they're dependent on him to build up a successful business to free them. He knows that if he don't build up his business, he and his family are wage slaves. He's free right now to build up the business. But his girl is locked up in 9 to 5 slavery. His mom is locked up in 9 to 5 slavery. And we got to get out this current living situation. And they're looking to him and depending on him. But he don't feel like working on his business. So this is a problem. So he's thinking like, whoa, what in the world am I going to do right now? What am I going to do? I got my family counting on me. I got my fiance counting on me. I got my mom counting on me. And I'm getting ready to purchase this house. I gotta purchase this house. So what am I going to do when I got all this pressure upon my shoulders? Pressure to build up my business. It's no longer, you know what? This is just a hobby. Because back in the day, this used to be a hobby for Gerald. And by doing a hobby, he learned a powerful skill and made thousands on the internet back in the day. And now it's no longer a hobby. His business went down. So now he got to build up a successful business, and now it's no longer a hobby. He has to do it. He got to do it. So whatever I'm going to do. So Gerald wakes up and knows that he needs to work on his internet business. But like many of us, he don't feel like doing it. He don't feel like it. So Gerald says, you know what? I'll just check my email. I don't feel like working on my business, but I know I need to. I know I need to do something. This is scary. This is painful. Gerald is feeling in his gut and in his stomach that nervous feeling because he knows that if he don't work on his business, he's going to fail. And if he fail, he knows his family are stuck. His fiance and his mama, the two most important people in his life, are stuck 9 to 5 wage slaves forever. So he said, you know what? I'll just check my email. I got to do something. So Gerald goes to his computer. He gets on the computer. Gerald checks his email. And guess what he sees in his email? Read the book. He gets an email that tells him, read the book as a man thinketh. Gerald is like, whoa. And Gerald recognizes what the book as a man thinketh is. Gerald has invested in his education. Gerald has invested in his self-development. So as a man thinketh, it's a book Gerald knows that it's about self-development, self-help. And Gerald is real big into self-help books. Gerald has not read a self-help book in a long time, but he used to immerse himself in self-help books. And this, back in the day, helped him reach a level of success. It guided him and helped him and enabled him to reach a level of success. So Gerald is excited and Gerald is happy, like, whoa, you know what? I ain't even thought about reading a self-help book in a long time. So Gerald thinks, well, maybe if I read as a man thinketh, I can get some motivation to work on my business. So Gerald started getting excited. Like, whoa, you know what? If I just read this book, I read this book before. I dug deep in this book. I know what this book is. Maybe if I read this book, I can get some motivation to work on my business. So Gerald gets happy and Gerald opens the book and he reads as a man thinketh. And this is what he reads. As the plant springs from and cannot be without the seed, so every act of a man springs from the hidden seed of thought and could not have appeared without them. So Gerald sees this. He's like, what? Wow. So all I need to do is work on my thoughts and I will be motivated to work on my business. It hits him like, wow, from what I read, as the plant springs from it cannot be without the seed, so every act of a man springs from the hidden seed of thought and cannot have appeared without them. So he realizes from reading this book, as a man thinketh, that every act of a man springs from a thought and he could not have appeared without them. So no action can appear without a thought he read in his book. So Gerald thinks, wow, all I need to do is work on my thoughts and I will be motivated to work on my business. He connected the two. Gerald is intelligent. Gerald is smart. So he thinks, well, I just need to work on my thoughts and that will motivate me and give me the power, the juice, the energy, and the action, or the energy and the gas to actually work on my business. So he starts working on his thoughts. Gerald says, I am a successful internet marketer. I will bring in $5,000 per month through my internet business. One, Gerald now, he starts to use what's called affirmations. Gerald is using affirmations. He says this one time, and then he says it again. I am a successful internet marketer. I will bring in $5,000 per month through my internet business. Two, then he says it again. I am a successful internet marketer. I will bring in $5,000 per month through my internet business. Three. Then he says it all the way up until 10. I am a successful internet marketer. I will bring in $5,000 per month through my internet business. 10. He says it all the way up to 10. And then he keeps going. 20, 30, 40, 50 times, he's saying, I am a successful internet marketer. I will bring in $5,000 per month through my internet business. Now, why is Gerald doing this? Gerald read in the book As a Man Thinketh, remember, he read that all he got to do is basically work on his thoughts and actions will spring from his thoughts. So he start working on his thoughts. He start doing his affirmations. He starts speaking. He starts speaking. I'm a successful internet marketer. And boom, wow. Now I want to work on my business. Now Gerald, after he goes over his affirmations, he did it 10 times. Some people may have to do it 50 times or 100 affirmations, saying it over and over and over again. I am a successful internet marketer. I shall bring in $5,000 per month through my internet business, saying it over and over again. Now, boom. Wow. Now I want to work on my business. So Gerald now goes to the computer and starts to work on his business. He gets the energy, he gets the motivation, he gets the strength, he gets the actually want to work on his business. He now want to work on his business because of he exercised his faith. He exercised his belief by saying repeated affirmations. Now this is human psychology. Most of you guys don't know this, but this is human psychology. That if you say things over and over and over and over and over again, you're going to actually start believing it. I knew somebody back in the day. He was one of my friends, one of the homies back in the day. He used to tell so many lies. He used to make up a lie, and then he used to tell that same lie over and over and over again till he actually started believing that lie was the truth. It's crazy. He used to tell so many lies, he used to actually he started believing his own lies. What happened? How do you tell a lie and start believing your own lies? You said so much that you actually start believing it's true. This is human psychology. So if you say over and over and over and over again, I am a successful internet marketer like Gerald did, I will bring in $5,000 per month through my internet business, you're going to actually start believing that. And that belief is going to give you the motivation to actually do action. I'm telling you, all the successful internet marketers teach this. One of my mentors, his name was Curtis Andrew, internet millionaire. He taught me years ago. Years ago, he taught me that he was telling me about the power of faith and belief and how that carried him to millions on the internet. He said as soon as he started exercising and believing, using his belief, his faith, then he started reaching a level of success. He said he was reading a whole lot of self-help books, being in a self-help. And then he said, you know what? I've been reading a whole lot of self-help books. I've been reading all this. If you believe, if you have faith, if you believe, you can do anything. He said, you know what? Let me put this into action. Now, I don't know if he did exactly what Gerald did by repeating to himself over and over and over and over again that he's going to be successful. But whatever the objective is to get that belief up. So he told me that he started believing because he's studying all these books. Now he started believing that he was actually going to succeed in his internet business. And that's when he started making sales. He said his goal was $100 a day, and he started believing that he was about to make $100 a day. And that gave him the action to do, and boom, a little minute later, he started making $100 a day. And then he told me that most people think this belief stuff is hocus pocus. He said they don't recognize that this stuff works. Now, I applied this same technique, belief, saying to myself over and over and over again, I am a successful internet marketer. I shall bring in a certain amount of money a month through my internet business, a full-time income stream through my internet business. I said this over and over and over again. I was exercising my faith, exercising my belief. I was using I call the second biblical way of how to exercise faith. That's speaking faith, talking faith. Now, Napoleon Hill called it auto-suggestion. So whatever you want to call it, some people call it self-suggestion. Whatever you want to call it, Napoleon Hill said, name it what you will, the stuff works. It's in his book. So I want to share with you guys, this is the secret ingredient that 97% of internet marketers are missing. And this is why 97% of internet marketers fail. 97% of people who try to start an online business will fail because they do not have this ingredient that will carry them when they don't feel like working on their business. Gerald did not feel like working on his business, so he started reading a self-help book, which gave him the thought, I need to start exercising my faith, my belief, working on my thoughts, which gave him the motivation to work on his business. Now, if you do this on a day-by-day basis, you're going to reach success. This is the missing ingredient that if you guys get this, if you guys don't take this stuff like hocus pocus type stuff. Remember, Jesus, the greatest teacher the world has ever known, in Mark chapter 9, verse 23 says, if thou can believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. The scripture says that. That's scripture. So I want to share it with you. I want to teach you guys how to use your belief power, use your faith, and direct it towards building up your business. Direct it towards building a successful business, because this is the missing ingredient. Like I said before, I've been training you guys through videos on how to do internet marketing, how to start a business from scratch. And you can look at the videos, but if you miss this ingredient, it won't work. So I'm going to start sharing with you guys how to build up your faith and direct it towards your internet business so you guys can start going. Because some of you guys are looking at the videos but are not doing action. Why? Because you guys have no faith. So now I'm going to start working on you guys' faith, and watch, you guys going to have your an internet business built up and running. So I just want to share that with you guys. Go over this video again and look at what this dude did. Look at him not not wanting to work on his business. This happens. I don't feel like working on my business. We all get to that point. But look what he did. Copy him. You know what? He did something. What am I going to do? You know what? Let me just go ahead and check my email. You feel me? He checks his email and he said, read the book as a man thinketh. He read the book, and then see something in the book that gets him excited. So every act springs from the hidden seed of thought. Whoa. So all I need to do is work on my thoughts and be motivated to work, and I will be motivated to work on my business. He works on his thoughts, as you guys know. He starts using his affirmations over and over again. He says it 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, and now he want to work on his business. Gave him the power to go work on his business. This is the secret to success. You have to have faith. You have to have belief, and they will all tell you that, but they will not tell you how to exercise the belief, how to exercise the faith. And I'm going to teach you and train you how to exercise the belief, how to exercise the faith, and direct it towards your business, and watch what happens. So continue to follow us, and we're going to take y'all to the next level. Watch this video again, because this is actually the most important video. If you guys get this, I can take you to the next level. I'm telling you, I can take you to the next level. But if you don't get this, I won't be able to take you to the next level. So I'm telling you, my boy Teddy, he joined. What's up, bro? I'm telling you, we going to the next level, Teddy. Go ahead and watch this video again, and I got love for y'all. Peace out.